Hi, I'm Rose Hayden-Smith. I'm an author, I'm an historian, and I'm an advocate for gardens and a sustainable food system. And today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite topics, which is World War I poster art. And I explore this topic at pretty good length in my book, Sowing the Seeds of Victory. So, World War I saw widespread use of poster art, and as did World War II. In World War I, poster art was one of the primary forms of sort of mass media, and it was the way that the government mobilized support for the war effort in any number of ways. My particular interest is poster art that relates to food and gardening and food conservation and things like that. So the background is that this poster art, this beautiful poster art, was influenced by earlier movements in France, La Belle Epoque and Art Nouveau movements. The posters were created in a process called chromolithography, a printing process that resulted in really deeply infused colors. The posters are absolutely beautiful. In the United States, the poster art movement around the war effort got a boost with the creation of something called the Committee on Public Information, which was developed by the government to help sort of, work on the messaging and organize the communication and media effort around the war. And that was led by George Creel. It was also sometimes referred to as the Creel Commission. And hundreds of artists and creative people volunteered their time to create this thousands of artworks, posters that were used to promote different things on the home front. More than 20 million posters were printed in the United States during World War I. So this is one of my favorites. Join the United States School Garden Army. The United States School Garden Army was a program that was sort of nestled under the larger Victory Garden program in World War I, and this particular program targeted and recruited kids to do school and home and community gardening. So the artist for this beautiful piece of work is Edward Penfield, and his influence on American art, particularly poster art, cannot be overstated. He was sort of like the father of the movement in this country. He was a noted illustrator, very well known in that period. Had his work in Harper's Weekly, and just a noted artist who really influenced graphic design in a modern sense in this country. He really led the movement. And one of the things that is sort of reflective of his style is the very simple, sort of almost primitive look to the piece and the limited color palette. So if you wanted to see and look at more of his work or look at this poster again, you could go to the Library of Congress, and they have a very extensive poster collection. I'd like to thank the Museum of Ventura County for permitting me to access these materials. They're not always on display. This is one of my favorite posters again. So I would love to have an opportunity to connect with you. Please go visit my website, rosehaydensmith.com. I'm on Twitter at VictoryGrower, Instagram, and I do have a Facebook page where I post a lot of content relating to gardening and the food system and history. Thanks for joining me, and look for more of these videos in the future. Have a great day.